This is what type of stuff that streaming does to me that I don't like. This is what being a streamer does to me that I don't like, and it makes me want to hit someone. This is the parts of streaming that make me want to hit someone. But let's continue with this, please. Yeah. So, let's continue with the streaming because now I want to hit someone. So let's continue before I actually do hit someone, please. Yeah. So as I was saying, before we continue, obviously, with all going on right now, correct? You know, with what I was saying, right? Because now I want to hit someone with how freaking annoying this streaming thing is. With what I was saying. Let's continue. Fasting. Absolutely nothing unholy in my temple for 57 hours. God only required 24 hours from me, according to what he told me after that video. I did 57. Because I was not going to stop until I had confirmation that every blessing that was promised to me was mine. Meaning, God, you're going to have to give me something other than, okay, you're done. No, we're going to need more than that this time. This time we needed more. This time we need to end the fast with more. All right. I fasted over a month at a time. I fasted 2 days a week, 4 months, intermittently. I fast 2 days a week out of the month. In total, we are not ending this fast like any other fast. We are going to end the full proclamation of who I am and who we are going into the next year to be. So that is exactly what we did. 57 hours, prayer, not just English. We prayed in English, we prayed in Hebrew, and we prayed in Greek. Mind you, I'm speaking in 3 different tongues, and as I'm going, I'm looking them up just to make sure they're accurate. Because I can interpret tongues. Now, it's not always clear, right? So I go up and I look them up just to make sure I'm accurate. Because I don't like looking at things and being like, is this real? Is this fabricated? Is this over-exaggerated? No. So I'm looking them up, what I remember to make sure it's accurate. I'm looking up what I can, and it's spot on. Yeah. And fun fact, I know the names of all my remnant friends. I know the names of all of Team Holy Ghost Fire in Hebrew, and I know what they mean, including my own. My name Josiah in English actually means to heal and to support. But my name in Hebrew, Yoshia or Yoshiayo or Yoshiayo, and it stems from Yah, which is short for Yahweh, and actually means to save and to deliver. Fun fact, the second meaning of words always is as important as the first, because in order to be supported, you must be healed, and in order to deliver, you must be saved. Which is why it's so important to know and not judge a book by its cover. And sometimes you got to take things with a grain of salt, because not everyone's going to understand the second purpose. They can't even understand the first. They think I can't multitask, but they haven't even seen the first task I was given. And that's the crazy thing. So let's continue. Nothing but worship music. Mind you, 70 to 80% of it isn't rap music, meaning 7 to 8 out of every 10 songs I don't even like. And I'm doing it to purify my temple and cleanse it in a way that cannot be done normally. I'm drinking nothing but water, and over half the 57 hours I'm not drinking water because I have the water given in small and short increments that are not every hour as if I'm used to recently. I did not eat a thing. I prayed in 3 languages. I read the Bible, mostly just verses, but in the last day of my fast, God had me read Leviticus 19, Proverbs 3, 5, 6, 7, 12, and 14. Fun fact, had me read Song of Solomon 5, 6, and 7. Had me read Matthew 4. Then he had me read John 10, 11, 12, and 13, and Revelation 20, 21, and 22. When I tell you I read so much Bible yesterday that I wanted to throw the book out the window after I was done, I'm not even kidding. I was tired. Remember, I said I needed a sign that this sin in me was two sins in me that were stuck. There were two sins. Fun fact, it had nothing to do with what I posted on the internet, nothing to do with what I did with people. But I was prideful and I was doubtful. And let me explain why. I was prideful in terms of myself, not in terms of the fact that I believed in myself. It was actually quite the opposite. Pride goes both ways. Because pride is not about a self-worship or a self-belief. It becomes self-worship because pride means that you put your thoughts or your ways above God's. And I thought that me being horrible or me being below everyone or me being in a way that is so self-defeating that it makes me a servant to everyone else was okay, and it's not. Me being humble versus me not even throwing a pity party to others, because that's not what I do. I don't even ask people to pray for me like that, honestly. But me throwing a pity party to myself, really, is not acceptable biblically. Me going around saying that I'm a horrible person, regardless of how true it is or not, it's not something I should go around saying to myself or others. God made that clear when I was walking one day before this fast, and he said,